Today's artist of the day, Senger. Yo, what's going on, party people? Welcome to another artist of the day. Today's artist is actually recommended by none other than Mason Embers. So, shouts out to him. He sent me a list of people to review, a list of people to add on to my list of people on there. Again, if anybody else has anyone underground artist that they want to recommend to me to review, send them my way via Instagram or Snapchat, whatever. Message me there or put them in the comments of any of the videos, and I'll check them out. I'm not very picky as long as they actually have talent. Actually have put effort in their stuff. I'll listen and review them. But yeah, Senger. I don't know really anything about him. I'm looking at his numbers. He does substantial numbers. I haven't even heard a second of any of his music. Usually I listen to like a couple of seconds to see if hey, if are they good, or are they actually just SoundCloud recording out the iPhone. Nothing wrong with that, but I try to do that. I just won't review them yet like that. But I'm trusting that Mason has sent me someone who actually has actual quality. And judging by the numbers, they're in their top. They've only released 5 songs, right? Which is an EP of 4 songs that are the latest single in 2021. But they're done pretty substantial numbers. They average about 1,000, just over 1.3 thousand monthly listeners. Their highest stream song is 78,000 streams on it. Lowest being 13,000. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't heard a split second. So what we're gonna do is, since there's only 5 songs, obviously this is entire discography on Spotify. We're gonna listen to the EP in order, and then we're gonna listen to the latest release. Senger, self-titled EP. If I am saying your last name wrong, 1,000 apologies. I fucked up with Anna Grosh by saying Anna Grosh because I didn't read her Instagram bio. I'm not mad, but so apologies if I'm saying it wrong. But we're gonna give this a spin. First track is One Night. Very 80s. This is so 80s montage. This is 80s montage. This is very 80s montage out the gate. I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to see where this goes, but this is giving very the Goldbergs vibe. For sure, Beverly Goldberg. I'm dumb. Before I continue, let me tell you about him. I can't, my explanation of him won't do justice, so I'm just going to read what is written in his bio. The first time anyone hears Senger perform, they are never prepared for the level of guitar mastery or the warm, mature voice that comes out of this looks younger than he is 21-year-old musician who has been performing in the metro Atlanta area since he was 7. A native of Woodstock, Georgia, Senger was just released his self-titled debut EP, which consists of 4 songs that tastefully blend hints of all the music genres that have inspired him over the years: pop, rock, and singer-songwriter. His influences include John Mayer, the Goo Goo Dolls, U2, Rob Thomas, and Marcus King. So out the gate, I'm hearing very heavy. The influences make a lot of sense. It's very 80s stuff. It's very 80s. But yeah, we continue. We move. If he's playing this is nasty. Ooh! Very twangy. Gangster. Ooh. He's low-key different. Okay. I want your I want your body living. I want your body next to mine working overtime. That's fire. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's hot. It's hot in here. The devil is around me. He's present and he is listening. That guitar. If that is him, which it probably is, that's fucking nasty. Oh my God. What are you doing? It's the first track. What are you doing? It's the first track. It's the first. Gangsta. Gangsta Grizzle. That's fire. Alright, not a bad opening track. He definitely opens up showing what he knows what to do. He definitely shows, he shows that I can sing my ass off. It was very country twang. I was not expecting that in the slightest. It was an unexpected surprise, but a welcome one. Not usually the biggest fan of country, but I wouldn't know if I would call this really a country track though. I'd call this more rock, like said in the description of his thing. But I think it's a very interesting blend for him to do a natural rock type song with a country blend with a country voice. His voice, having that twang to it, that very hints of Billy Ray Cyrus, obviously. But not a bad track at all. I like the lyrics. Production is solid. That guitar solo, like I said, that's most likely him. That's nasty. That's very, very good. It definitely showcased out the gate his strengths and what he knows what to do, and it can draw people in to want to hear the rest of what he does. Song was, it was overall alright. Wasn't nothing too crazy, but it was a good start. Good start. We'll see where this leads. Hopefully, it leads somewhere. On a very short EP, but hopefully impactful. Second track is called Something Inside. Oh no. Oh no. I will say his music does out the gate sound like it belongs in the Cars soundtrack. I'm gonna keep it all like life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night. Like you could put this right next to that song when they're driving and make a whole montage out that movie, and it would be pretty good. If he does a slower cut, oh no, oh no. This reminds me of Life. I keep mentioning Life is Strange. These people are gonna hate the game Life is Strange because of me. I mentioned Life, but this sounds like something that belongs on Life is Strange. Life is Strange. What are you doing? I'm giving you free music. Give me my money. Desperately fading, more time wasted, and I'm on the floor. Can't take much more. Okay. Electric car. That electric guitar is crazy. My whole life for an empty conclusion. What am I doing? I don't know. It's okay, bro. We gonna make it through together. What? Do that one more time. Come on. I gotta hear it one more time. Yeah, gangster. All right, showing he can do more of a slower cut than the first one. A bit of a contrast, but excuse me. It was pretty good, pretty good. I do like it. Nothing that really stood out. I like the topic choice again. Very introspective. External crisis type thinking song in terms of just questioning what they're doing in the middle of said person doing it. I think overall it's again very solid production, very solid guitarist, very solid singing. I wouldn't call it boring, but I wouldn't call it boring, but like I said, I think this does have something to do with it not being my particular taste of music, but it is not bad objectively as a song at all. I think it's very, very solid. I think it just needs more in the sense of a sound about itself that makes it stand out as its own. Because at the end of the day, I'm sure there's a lot of really good country music singers, and obviously the goal is to come out again. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna beat this down like a dead horse. I keep saying the same thing. The biggest thing you want to find is your unique sound to make it sound good. So to me, he sounds like a couple fusions of people. Like I said, I heard Billy Ray Cyrus. I heard a couple other country singers that are drawing blanks to my head right now. But he doesn't sound bad, and I'm very happy with that track. It's very solid, very solid, very solid. Third track is "Love Gets Me Nowhere." Out the gate like that? You just go spaz? This dude's on crack. Talk that shit. Boy, he loves that motherfucking guitar. I'll tell you that. That boy can play. Say what you want. This boy can play. Oh my god. Walk into my hotel room. Oh no, flat on my back of the hotel room, clinging to your picture. What? Oh my god. I'm watching The Great Gatsby. I mean, I'm not watching it, not yet, but in my literature class, we just finished reading The Great Gatsby. And this song reminds me of it a little bit, in a weird way. In a weird way, it does remind me a lot of Gatsby in itself, the character. Because a lot of this song so far is about hopeless romance and, you know, the hope of it working, and then it just not ending up working. In the end, not as much. And even though we kind of both knew it wouldn't go through to the end. And you know, it kind of reminds me of that in a way, despite obviously with taking away the part where he gets shot up in a pool. But I don't know, it's just very interesting. It just resonated with me that kind of that hopeless romantic type vibe it's giving is what's kind of reminding me of, if that makes any sense at all. Oh my god, no, he's losing his mind right now. What are you? What are you doing? Sir, put the guitar down. Put it down. What is he doing? Oh my... What? It's hot. No. What business do you have your guitar screaming at me like that? Like what, like who do you think you are? That was immaculate. That was fire. I can appreciate the instrumentation 100% on that. Fire. Very solid track. I like it. Love Gets Me Nowhere. Like I said, one thing I will say though, the biggest criticism I'm having right now is that, you know, his music seems, at least for me, it's obviously good. Like, it's not shit at all. But I will say, it is a bit too formulaic for my taste. Like, I can kind of, like, I've listened to 3 of the tracks that he is out right now, 3 of the 5 tracks on Spotify. And it just seems like you know where it's going to go. Because right now, all he really works with is, you know, the drum set, a guitar, and his voice, which is a good combination. It is bread and butter when you know to pull it off. But I will say, being that simplistic instrumentation and all that stuff, you kind of already know where the song's going to go. You know it's going to be chorus, verse, chorus, really, really good guitar solo, chorus, end. Or it starts off with the guitar, and then that formula is replayed. So, like I said, I'm not too big on that, but I just think, in my opinion, it's a little bit too formulaic. It's too big predictable. Not really, it's really good musicality, but not enough artistry, in my opinion, that makes it enough variability in the music to make it, you know, intriguing. Because I do feel like this is a way where people could call this boring. I wouldn't dare call this boring, because I think it's very intriguing. I do like to pay attention to the lyrics, and I think the lyrics are captivating. There's some biting bars in there, you know, and beautiful images painted of laying in the hotel room floor, clinging onto the picture of the girl that you thought you would fall in love with. But I do see how this could be called boring and very simplistic. But then again, doesn't deny it's still pretty good. Final track on the EP is "Message to You." What message you trying to tell me, bro? What is he about to say? Is he about to talk to me? Is he about to say some different shit to me? Is that a clock? Or is that the... Wait a minute. Is that a little bit therapy thing that goes? That's either a clock or that's that little. What do you call? Fuck, I forgot what you call it, but that little thing that the therapist said that go. I don't know what it's called. Someone let me know. I'm gonna remember it after the recording. It's gonna make me annoyed. But if it's one of those two things, it's very intriguing. Came crashing down over me. Hit me like a tree and left me flattened on the floor. But it made me realize a whole lot more. The denial was real and it worked for a while until I went. The denial was real and it worked for a while until I went to the source. Oh my god. Broke your promise to me. What promise was that, bro? Talk about it. For ourselves. Who knew that it's what was best for me? Gone, it's still fresh in my head. Don't get me wrong, I know it's hard, but the worst thing is to disregard. Very lighter song. Learn from what I've been. If you don't read, how will you learn if you don't read between the no. Why are you talking, sir? How can you learn if you don't read between the lines? That's some of y'all niggas aren't gonna understand that he's just talking immaculately different to y'all, and y'all gonna, you know, y'all ain't gonna understand it, and it's okay because I understand. I get it. I tell myself, fire. This clock symbolizes something, and I'm gonna figure out what the fuck it is. Oh no, wait, the camera didn't pick it up, but this nigga just said, I wasn't blind. I just removed the hand that covered my sight, and it was mine. Oh my god! Oh my god, that bar was, that last line was, oh my god. Nigga said, I wasn't blind. I just removed the hand that covered my eyes, and it was mine. Oh my, what? What? Again, a very good solid track. I love that bar. That last bar bumped it up a couple points for me. But then again, the same issues. It was very one-dimensional, and it's people will tend to like it in regards of like how it is in its simplicity, in its lack of grandeur, in its ability to be very stripped away acoustic and very, you know, head bop. But I think it just people will try to say it's boring or whatever because it's so simple. There's nothing that's really engaging, nothing that really catches your attention. Like, it's something you listen to in the background, and not exactly you'd be like, oh shit, unless you're really listening. You know, you really have to really focus in. It's nothing that puts me to sleep, but I know for the average listener, it would be for something, you know, and obviously you're not doing, like I said, this is just my opinion. You're doing numbers way better than mine. My biggest song has 1,000 streams. You got over 77,000 more than me. But in my opinion, I think a lot of people will say, you know, if you want to go bigger, I think it is to make something, just add more to it, I guess, in my opinion. The final track is his latest release in 2021, called I'm Fine. I have an idea what this one's going to be about. I don't know why the first thing I thought of was Stan. I don't know why, but that's the first place my mind went. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Like, see, oh, my tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. I know it's nothing like it, but it just reminded me of it. I don't know why. Hey. California sky. I wish you had some time for me to borrow. This is magic, nigga. Oh. Whoa! This is amazing. Same story. What? He is spazzing right now. Oh. Oh, the background vocals. No. This is movie credit. This is This is credit music. This is the shit that you hear at the final montage of the song, and then roll the credits. This is all the rest of your life. That's fire. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That by far is his best track. By far is his best track. A lot more engaging. A lot more cool effects. A lot of the artistry that I was talking about that was added. Made it less one-dimensional. I really did enjoy that a lot more. I think that was his best by far. All right, Ethan Senger. Overall, he has the voice, he has the skill, he has the production, he has all those things. I think he has. There's a lot of potential here. Truly, I think he can sing his ass off. I think he can play the guitar pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. He played it the hell of a lot better than I could ever play that shit. I think overall, I think it just needs to keep going, obviously. But the biggest thing for me that stood out is that besides "I'm Fine," which there's a lot more variation, which I absolutely appreciate. It kind of just, I don't know. I feel like the self-titled EP, the 4 songs it had, it was just very one-dimensional, way too predictable. Like, you heard the first song and you kind of knew what the other 3 were gonna. Like, you didn't really have to listen to the rest of it, in my opinion. I think it's one-dimensional in a lane that is very good, but there's no flavor that added to it to make it its own thing. So I think that's really what it was. It was just too simple. But with "I'm Fine," it leads me to believe that his newer tracks, because that being released a year later, that he kind of possibly picked up on that, and he added more flavor to it and a lot more artistry to his music. And and it shows. I think that's leaps and bounds better than the rest of his music. The rest of the EP by far. I think "I'm Fine" is his best track. Overall, if I were to give you a rating, good sir, I would say about a strong 5, light 6. I think you have all the pieces. I think we just gotta arrange them a certain way. But yeah, I think very solid. It sounds great. Very few country songs or country artists that I'll actually be like, that I actually think he's a pretty good artist. I don't shit on country music. I'm not that one of those type of people. It's just not my taste. But I do like it. This is something that is definitely radio worthy, very professional, very well done. A lot of effort's clearly been put into this. I like some of the bars, some of the lines. That line at the end of that. Oh my god, what? I pulled the hand from. I wasn't blind. I pulled the hand from my eyes, and it was mine. Oh my god, the what? That literally might be better than my bar that I said in my other song. Go check that out. Like, that's okay on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Balance us. Shameless plug. We don't talk about that. Might be better than that one bar I wrote. I'm not even gonna spoil it. I just want y'all to go listen to it. Just go listen to it. But yeah, Ethan Senger, if you even ever see this, you probably have better things to do than listen to this. I hope you take my criticisms, not too harsh. I truly did enjoy you. I think you have a lot of potential, good sir. I think it's awesome work. Thank Mason for sending you my way. Awesome. But yeah, that being said, thank you all for watching. Ethan Senger, Artist of the Day. Stay safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.